Calling it late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight. How does it feel?
New Orleans landed the Pelicans in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. The Warriors are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Well, over the course of the season, Kevin, they're going to see these guys 4 times total. They've already dropped the first one. I think this is important for them. Just mentally, emotionally, confidence-wise, I think they need to go out and get a win here.
Well, you don't want to ever go down 2-0 if you can help it, because that puts a lot of pressure on those next 2 games if that's the case.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Here's Money. Here's George. Oh,
ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Martin?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure. Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 7-point differential. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
Now, here is George. 12 points his last outing. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Pretty impressive. 5 straight makes to start this game.
They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Okay, I want us to work the pick and roll. Set solid screens, and
let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, the Pelicans head coach addressed his team. He immediately addressed their offensive game plan and detailed an aggressive up-tempo style. It sounds like their offense is going to come from the transition game. He was also adamant that they can take advantage of this defense with the use of solid ball screens in the pick-and-roll game. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
And thank you, Doris. And here are the Warriors now. The feed to Thompson. Kalmuski defended by Bryant. Pass to McAdoo. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And they were so proficient in that game offensively, guys. Their passing was dynamic, shot making, really good flow to their offense.
Well, they played a very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
Now, here's Thompson. 17 points for him last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Here's Money. Poked away. Outside Bryant. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Kobe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And here are the Warriors now, trailing by 10. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Here's Money. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Three-pointer. No good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back.
Warriors trail by 10. The pass to McAdoo. Feeds it to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pelicans?
They've set the first half tone by really getting out in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Money. Passes it to Knox. And he gets it to go.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Pass to McAdoo. Down low, Thompson. And it's blocked by Kobe. Here's Money. Lock at 6. Plays it up and puts it in. Money's got 5 points so far. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
And the Warriors with possession here. A 12-point game. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. Here's Money. Outside for Davis. Outside, George. Back to Davis. Pass to Money. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Pelicans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line, guys. They're only making about 71%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Both free throws good for Money. Warriors trail by 14. The pass to McAdoo. Out left to the wing. Thompson outside. Drops in the tray. Thompson's got 8 points.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Money. It's tipped. Davis, the pass to Knox. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's working, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And so here is Golden State, trailing by 13. Here's Money. Oh, my goodness! High wire flying out there. Drop the jaw.
They've built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Chugainov. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Pelicans leading by 14. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all we can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's Money. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. He's got 6.
It seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 14-point game. Shot clock at 6. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Kicks it to Davis. And the shot is good. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Here's McAdoo. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And don't forget about the incredible rebound night for him, too. I mean, just devouring the glass all game long.
Money. The Warriors pull it in. McAdoo's got his third rebound tonight. Kalmuski defended by Bryant. Blocked.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Money. Tries a three. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. That's 12 points for Money.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now, here's Thompson. 8 points for him. Looking to end the run. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for the rest of the game.
And the shot is good.
Well, he knew that with his height advantage over his man, it was really a good decision just to rise up and take the jump shot.
Kalmuski defended by George. Golden State moving it around. Here's Kalmuski. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Here's Money. 12 points for him. Lets the three fly. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. The dish to Gobert. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. It's good from long range. Thompson's got 11 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got McAdoo. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Coleman in at the 5. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 14. Down low. 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Money. Thompson with the rebound.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Pass to McAdoo. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. Money lays it up and puts it in. Money's got 14 points for the game.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And there's the pass to Coleman. Inside. Thompson with the bucket. He's got 16.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
New Orleans leading by 17. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. Nobody near George. Good on the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. It's Thompson off the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 18 points.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pick.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too, Clark. I mean, he may have lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him pretty clean.
Passes it to McAdoo. He feeds it to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Davis with the block. Here's Money. 16 points for him. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Poke loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. All going up court. Outside for Davis. Back to Gordon. To the inside. Meekins. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, you have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Ryan is checked in for New Orleans. Kalmuski defended by Bryant. And there's the feed to Thompson. Here's Coleman. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Pelicans leading by 20. Money passes to Kobe. Pass to Money. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And now let's bring up the numbers and show you the point guards with the highest assist rate over the past month. Well, you look at Money, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
You know, for the purists out there, he has really been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. He can make any pass on the court, and he creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Yeah, you know, I'd love to know, Steve, how many of their baskets have come as a direct result of one of his passes. I know it's a bunch. Their offense isn't near what it is without him at the wheel.
And now the Pelicans on the break. And then Gordon with the dunk.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Here's Thompson following the score by New Orleans. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Davis.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Thompson. 18 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Pelicans leading by 21. Here's Money. He's got 17.
That was wicked!
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Bucks played just phenomenally. He finished with 57 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified, Clark.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathers that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Thompson. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Thompson's got 24 points.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Kobe is screen on Thompson. Here's Money. He's covered by Thompson. count the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Anthony Davis.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's Caldwell Pope. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Oh!
Look out!
Wow! The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. And McAdoo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to McAdoo. And Davis sends it back. Ryan in the post. That ball is nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Thompson passes to Coleman. Soft touch off the glass. Both teams deciding to change it up.
And, you know, a chance here to see where the Pelicans sit in the NBA statistically. Thompson scoring. First in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
And there's the pass to McAdoo. Here's Gobert, guarded by Kobe. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Kalmuski. Can't hit. Gordon with the defensive effort.
That's one he knows he should have made.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Out to the right wing. Chugainov, guarded by Kobe. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Bryant. Not a lot of room. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first.
Get in his face.
Checking in for your Pelicans. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans on top, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, we rebound the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being able to execute an offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of ingredients to a solid effort, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We've taken a lot of pressure off ourselves on D because of how good we've been on offense. That's what I call locked in, intelligent.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Money is in at the point. Paul George is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kobe. And it's Knox in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. They set the pick. Golden State moving it around. Feeds it to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Up and in on the layup. Thompson's got 26.
Boy, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Here's Money. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Kicks it to Gobert. The dish to Thompson. Kalmuski, defended by George. Thompson against Bryant. The rebound by Money.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role.
Get it! Watch out now!
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Money, and he has 28 points for the game.
Now, still a great start to the half after hitting their first three, even before that miss.
Here's Chugainoff. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Thompson outside. To halt the run, and Davis pulls it down.
They're struggling here. They're just 1 of 5 to start this third quarter. They've got to loosen up here.
Throws it up high. Another one falls for New Orleans.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Dishes it to Thompson. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Pelicans with the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Money.
What a throwdown there, man.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Goes up.
Wow, what a throwdown.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible. Wow. Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Chugainoff, defended by George. Pass to McAdoo. 6 to shoot. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. New Orleans gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. No good from Money.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
George passes to Knox. Back to George. They set the pick. He kicks it to Bryant. The pass to Money. At the elbow, it's George. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Coleman's checked in for the Warriors. Shot clock at 3. Here's Money from beyond the arc, and then some. Money's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pelicans. The Warriors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Passes it to Coleman. Ryan against Thompson. Poke loose. Here's Chugainov, and that one's good. Here's Money, 37 points for him. To the paint. Golden State moving it around. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And let's see now which shooting guards have been on target the most over the last 10 games. Number 1, Kobe Bryant.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. I mean, those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Bryant. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Thompson. Chugainov, defended by Gordon. And Davis sends it back. They recover it. Here's George. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. George has got 4 points in the quarter. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. Going well for him this season. He's putting up 22 points per night, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him. Playing right at the level we expect.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but those are still numbers that are pretty superb by any measure.
Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Misses off the left iron.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Thompson in the corner. Right wing. The feed to Caldwell Pope. From beyond the arc. That's good. 8 points for him.
For 3.
Here's Money. He's got 39. Davis sets a screen. Money passes to Davis. And that one's good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul, teams first.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans.
Nice shooting.
Anthony Davis. 1 shot.
Has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
Guys, I like it.
Ishikawa, he's checked in for Davis. And the Warriors also making a change. McAdoo is checked in for Gobert. Pass to McAdoo. 23 seconds left to play in the third. Coleman, the pass to Caldwell Pope. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here.
Davis. Money.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third. It's Curry with the drive. Shoots from the elbow. That's good. Curry's got 11 points.
He had no problem knocking down that shot, and a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Pelicans on top, running away with this one. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling.
Tune in this Tuesday night, December 15th.
The Pelicans shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Patrick Beverley out there with Blunt. Then it's Henderson. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Howe in at the 4. In the corner, it's Gordon. There's a good screen. 4 on the clock. Rodich. And that one's good. And for the Warriors, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Beverley with the ball. Here's Blunt. No good on the 3. And the Pelicans with the possession. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And I'm going to look forward to seeing how that Portland game turns out for sure.
Talk about great numbers for money. He's got 39 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
Those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
He's off on the second. Now here's Spates. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Gerald Henderson. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Pelicans making a change here. George is checked in. So he gets them both. Here's Money. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's stolen. All by himself. Outside Gordon. Here's Money. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here is Spates. And it's the Warriors on the break. Henderson with the ball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Balanced scoring, Clark and Steve, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar. Right, Steve?
Yeah, pass the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it. I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And here's Beverley. Spates sets a screen, trying his luck deep, and it's Beverley missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Money. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Spates has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Blunt. Drains the 3-pointer. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. And that one is hammered home. It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Blunt passes to Henderson. Here's the screen. To the paint. Here's Howell. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, throws down the alley-oop slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Beverly with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Right side, Gordon. Here's Money. Kept alive. Meekins. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Blunt. Spates kicks to Howe, and stolen by Gordon. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Some changes for New Orleans. Muscala comes in for Davis, and it's Teague in for George. And the Warriors making a change here. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And Beverly kicks to Henderson. There's a good screen. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Spates. It's rebounded by T.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Money passes to Muscala. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, and the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
To the inside. Power down with both hands. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong. Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Poked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Shoots off the screen, and that one's good.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money, defended by Beverly. Money passes to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, trying for it. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
So it's the Warriors now. Now Beverly. Pass to Howell. Poked loose. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Money. Again, the Pelicans score.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Henderson dishes to Spates. He feeds it to Henderson. And there's the pass to Howell. Here's Spates. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Warriors, Maurice Spates. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Spates. Here's Money. And this has been a game for the ages. Looking at the numbers, he's got 9 steals.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, actually, Kevin. Defensively, he's dominated. And how about this? One more steal. He'll have a triple-double.
And it's Gordon missing. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Henderson. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Here's Money. Outside Gordon. From 13, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And Howell kicks to Beverly. Out left to the wing. Feeds to Henderson. Here's the 3. No luck. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Money. And so here is New Orleans. Henderson passes to Beverly. Here's Howell. That's tipped. Here's Money. Great communication on the alley-oop.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Here's the screen. And Beverly kicks to Howell. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
That free throw good for Money. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The Warriors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Henderson kicks to Howell. Here's Gordon. And the shot is good.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Beverly dishes to Henderson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 to shoot. Here's Beverly. Drills the three-pointer. They're making this a runaway.
Now, the only question now is how big will this lead eventually become? I mean, this is a blowout.
Wow.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Pass to Howell. Now here's Beverly. Defense right on him, and stolen by Gordon. Here's Money, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Blocked. And he lobs it up toward the rim. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
Patrick Beverly taking 2 shots.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Beverly. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Meekins, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pelicans.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And talk about applying pressure to an opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 more games left to play on their year against the Warriors.
And what a huge standout performance it was for money. What more really can you ask of a guy? I mean, when he comes out and gets a triple-double, making contributions all over the place tonight. Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they?
Henderson kicks to Howe. Poked loose, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw, no good. New Orleans making a switch here.
At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
Here's Money. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Everything, I guess. Without my ability to stretch the defense out like the rope of a wrestling ring, this team wouldn't score half as many points. I'm cool with that, though. I know what it's like to carry a team. I've been doing it my whole life.
We got you loud and clear. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell.